This week, you'll feast your eyes on the fanciest cakes you've ever seen.
And then we visit Morimoto Asia and the Hangar Bar at the brand new Disney Springs.
We'll also have the latest theme park news and more coming at you right now. This week's show is brought to you by MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for Disney World, Universal, cruises, and all your vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEItravel.com.
Undercover Tourist is our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Florida and California theme parks and attractions. For the best deals and planning tips, go to undercovertourist.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter.
Fun Spot America is Central Florida's only family-owned theme park, offering 2 locations, Orlando and Kissimmee. Both theme parks provide safe, clean fun. For more information, visit fun-spot.com.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm Elisa.
Hello!
Hello!
Good to see you again.
We're back after 2 weeks.
I know, it's been a long time. I had a great vacation, and you got your great, awesome new job, and I started a new diet as well.
Yeah.
I just want to quickly touch on that because it was an interesting story. I was on the Disney Store's website because they had a special pass holder exclusive t-shirt for sale for the final Spectacle of Dancing Lights.
Right,
and
I saw that.
Everyone knows how much that means to me, so I wanted to get the shirt. Went on there 2 days after they started selling it, and already they were sold out of the 3X.
Oh.
And it bummed me out. I was like, this is what I wanted. If you're going to sell it for a limited time, you should at least take all the orders and then make those shirts for how many you order. And why would you sell out like that? So I bought the 2X, but it really made me think I'm relying too much on 3X, and parks rarely ever make it. So it's like I need to just. It's time to start on a new diet and time to lose some weight. It's been a long time coming. And I'm hoping to lose enough weight to fit into this 2X by the time the lights end on January 3rd. So that's my goal.
You can do it. You can definitely do it.
And
I love that that's what's giving you, if that's what's giving you the motivation to go on a diet, then you just go for it.
You never know where
awesome.
the motivation is going to come from.
It's true.
And I think I was at 334, somewhere around there is what I'm starting at right now. So every Friday I'm going to post on Twitter and my Facebook what my weight is, give updates, and hopefully be under 300 by January 3rd.
You can do it.
Yes, and
I
so
like that.
how are you liking your new job at Legoland?
I really like it.
Your friend Emma looks great.
Thank you. I'm really good friends with Emma and the Friends to the Rescue show that just opened again on October 1st. I had my first performance last week. I'm going to be performing again this Friday.
I'll be there.
Yay!
I'm coming.
It's really fun.
Has the show been reworked? You said it was going to... Okay.
It's a completely different show, sort of a little bit, the same storyline, but a different script and some songs taken out, something a little bit put in. So it's definitely different than what you were used to seeing beforehand.
I have to bring the camera so we can upload that so people can see the show.
You definitely should. I think this show is fantastic and it deserves to be relooked at. So.
Well, very good. I'll bring Spencer. And also I figure, you're friends with this character. These Lego sets are out there. You need Lego sets with your character. So while I was in Texas, I saw a set that I thought would be perfect.
What?
Yes. So I brought it with me.
Stop it. You're so sweet.
This is perfect for you because it's Emma's tourist kiosk. This is where she goes and
she would have a tourist kiosk. Why wouldn't she?
She got a little set where she sells touristy stuff. So I was like, this is perfect for Elisa.
This is so sweet. Thank you.
You are welcome. You are welcome.
Yay.
All right. Well, there's lots of other things happening around town, so let's get to news in the queue. First up this week, Walt Disney World has updated their annual passes with increased prices, new benefits, and new passes to choose from.
New benefits include unlimited PhotoPass downloads for the top 3 pass levels and free parking for all levels.
The top pass is the Platinum Plus Pass, which is available for $729. It includes all 4 parks, the water parks, golf, and ESPN Wide World of Sports.
Platinum has no blackout dates and includes only the theme parks for $649.
The Gold Pass has a couple of blackout dates for $549, and the Silver includes more blackout dates and costs $389.
These prices are for Florida Florida residents. If you would like full prices of passes, visit our blog.
This is big. This is a big change for annual passes. The biggest change we've seen in recent years. So definitely a lot of discussions going on online about this. What's your opinion?
Well, right now my pass renews in November, so I haven't renewed yet. I don't think I really like it. For me, I like that they all have the free parking. I think that's fantastic. To me, the unlimited photo pass is not important to me. It's just not. I like to take my own photos. And then I think I'm gonna go for the gold because it's a little bit cheaper, and the blackout dates are only like 2 weeks out of the year.
Yeah, it's
December
for gold. Yeah, it's December 17th, 18th, somewhere around there till early January.
And then like Easter, sometime in spring break.
Spring break. Yeah, and silver includes summer with that.
Yeah. So, hey, I understand.
You're gonna be downgrading a little bit.
I'm gonna have to, just because $50 each. And I pay, for myself, and then we have Jonathan as well.
Payment, yeah.
$50 a month is like, it's a little high.
Yeah, and that's the one I have too. And then I went to the parks as my renewals in July. So I was like, you know what, I want this photo pass because for me with Spencer, photo pass is a big deal for us because if we don't want to worry about taking photos. And I don't want to worry about always being behind the camera. I can just go up there with characters and stuff like that, and we just get our photos. So this is a big deal for us, especially with Memory Maker being $199 and only lasts for 30 days. Yeah. Whereas if you were paying the pass full price, it's $120 extra now, but you get a full year of PhotoPass. So that's still cheaper than Memory Maker. So I think in PhotoPass, I think it's worth it, but I understand the frustrations because it's pricing a lot of people out. They can't afford these kind of passes.
But maybe with that, the parks won't be as crowded.
That's what I feel like Disney's hoping for, is they want to kind of bring the attendance down during the peak seasons. That's why they have those blackout dates for gold, silver, and below that. But I'll pay the $50. It's $10 extra a month. I'll pay it.
Of course, I mean mixed reviews, but again,
I feel monthly payments help ease the price a little bit.
Definitely.
But for those non-Florida residents, the prices, those are pretty steep. And I've seen a couple of friends, especially in like England, they said they just can't afford
renew.
it.
It's too bad. Well, we'll
see. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the future.
And I heard it has a new look, right?
It does have a new look. Yes, actually, this is the new look of the pass.
Oh.
I really like it. You can't choose the characters anymore like you used to. It's just Mickey, and I don't know if all pass levels have the same color, but this is what they look like now.
Very cool.
All right.
Okay. The Jedi Training Academy is being reimagined as Jedi Training Trials of the Temple.
The Jedi Training Academy at Hollywood Studios ended on October 4th, and the new show will start later this year.
Jedi Training Trials of the Temple will feature new characters from the Disney XD series Star Wars Rebels.
I mean, I love Jedi Training Academy. I'm glad it's not closing for good like a lot of these other things that studios are going right now. So at least it's coming back in just a couple months.
True.
So I'm definitely looking forward to when Spencer's old enough to do this.
It's true. It's good to hear that it's not closing for good. Jedi Training Academy is very popular, especially for those little kids that get to go and be on stage and fight Darth Vader every single day. I think that's so much fun.
I don't know if Darth Vader's going to be back, though. Who knows? They may have these new Rebels
characters. I don't know any of the Rebels, so I'm just going to be confused, but it's still going to be Star Wars. So.
I hope they do this more often, because it was a couple of years ago, I think, during May the 4th Be With You, they did special Jedi Training Academies where the adults, the parents, got to go with their kids and perform and do it. I want to do that. I want to go up there and I'm secretly 10 at heart, so
we'll see what they reimagine it to be.
Exactly. Also over at Hollywood Studios, the One Man's Dream finale film is temporarily being replaced for a sneak peek at Pixar's newest movie.
Starting October 16th, guests will be able to catch a preview of Disney Pixar's The Good Dinosaur before it arrives in theaters November 25th.
The sneak peek will play through December 4th. The regular One Man's Dream finale film will return on Walt Disney's birthday, December 5th, which is good because I love Walt Disney's One Man's Dream because it is like the only place on Walt Disney World property that really celebrates the legacy of who started it all.
It's a good piece of history. It's good to know it's not going for good. I'm not sure what's happening in the theater where they normally play the previews.
I was just there. I was just there yesterday and walked by the theater, the old Sound Studio Theater, and that's where they were doing Frozen Fever, doing Frozen Summer Fun, and that's gone. It's not there, so I'm confused why they can't just put this film in there.
Maybe they have some new plans for that theater. Who knows?
Who knows what the future holds?
Finally this week, new Halloween fun has been added to Legoland Florida's Brick or Treat.
Offered every Saturday and Sunday in October, plus new Friday dates on October 23rd and 30th, Brick or Treat features Halloween activities for kids.
The new events this year include a fireworks show and opportunities to meet new Lego Halloween characters.
There will also be photo ops with a new Lego model created exclusively for Brick or Treat and special pumpkin spice flavored Granny's apple fries, because why not? There's pumpkin spice everything. That'll be fun. I'll have to try that when I'm over there.
Brick or Treat was fun. I checked it out last year.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely, if you have kids, go to this event.
Oh, and I'm bringing Spencer. Definitely, and since we have annual passes at Legoland, I'm definitely going to come. And it's included with annual passes and regular admission, so that's important to know too. It's one of those free events with admission. And plus, as an awesomer pass holder, if you have the bricks, special bricks, I got one from Heart Lake City, and for being a pass holder, you can get a brick to add to your collection at Brick or Treat.
Definitely.
Hi everybody, it's time for Hidden Mickey of the Week. Let's go to one of the Walt Disney World resorts. How about Wilderness Lodge Resort, filled with great hidden Mickeys, like this one. In the cement of the car entrance drive-through, the black stripe nearest the center steps from the parking lot hides a tiny classic Mickey. It was traced in the cement. To find it, from the red rectangle in the cement, follow the right as you face the hotel entrance, diagonal crack to the black stripe. The tiny classic Mickey is traced in the cement about 6 inches to the right of the intersection of the crack and the stripe. I know this sounds difficult, but it's hard to find. It's a really cool hidden Mickey though.
Fun Spot America. More thrills, more value, more memories. Now's the time to ride Orlando's only wooden coaster. Go on the Freedom Flyer. Drive the elevated go-kart tracks. We've got the all-new Screamer. Also new, Water Wars. New games like Transformers and Dirty Driving. Visit Gator Spot and see more than 100 live alligators. Less than half the price of the big parks, Orlando and Kissimmee.
Come on out to Fun Spot, where it's huge. I could really go for some cake right now. Stupid diet.
Yeah, but when the cakes look as beautiful as they do, how can you even think about eating it?
What? How can a cake be too beautiful to eat?
Oh, Banks, you don't even know the half of it. Check out these masterpieces and then get back to me on that.
I'm here today at the Orange County Convention Center to check out a brand new exhibition, the America's Cake and Sugarcraft Fair. They're supposed to have cake contests, cooking lessons, vendors. I hear there's even dresses made entirely out of food. I can't wait. Let's check it out. Where are we? What are we doing here today?
So basically what we're doing here today is this is the very first inaugural America's Cake and Sugarcraft Fair. The idea came a couple of years ago with the growth of interest in cake decorating and sugarcraft amongst the consumer here and around the world. Obviously people are seeing shows such as Cake Boss, you know, all those TV shows, the Cupcake Wars, Ace of Cakes, etc. What we wanted to do is to create an event that could pull people together, the hobbyist, pull together that person at home that's passionate about cake decorating, and also the pastry chef and the baker, and pull them into one arena where we could again have a weekend of education and entertainment. And that's basically what we're creating here at this event.
Here at the America's Cake and Sugarcraft, you're going to find all sorts of supplies for building cakes, different ingredients, different utensils, all sorts of things. You won't find a lot of samples, although you might find a couple. So we're over here right now in the cake contest section, checking out some of the entries for the different categories. This one is one of my favorites. It's insane. They're little Botticelli figures, but it's the Botticelli because she's taking a selfie. I love it. But just look at the detail on these things. It's insane. So you know somebody was going to do an attraction-based cake. Look at Minnie. It's adorable in her little bakery. Some of the cakes here have been incredible. There's a Dumbo one over there. We saw an Alice in Wonderland. And the Game of Thrones one was so cool. You can't miss it. So looking at a few more of the competition cakes, this is even the intermediate level, and these things still look amazing. Look at this Christmas cake. The detail on it is so cool. Little gingerbread man, I love that. Are you allowed to make food out of other types of food? Is that like, I don't know. Still works though. I like this one a lot, of course, with the dragon and the lights. That's cool. Here you go, here's the first place winner. Good Lord. Just smell it too. That's so chocolatey. Cake. So we're checking out some of the dresses that are made entirely out of edible products. This one is one of my favorites. Apparently the white shirt is the only part of it you can't actually eat. Wow. So we're over here in the chocolate section right now, checking out some of their offerings. These are some pieces from David Ramirez chocolates. Just look at these things. This is key lime. We got so it's lemon blueberry, and the cherry cheesecake. This is the one I'm excited about. Oh, I really love. These guys have at least 2 locations in Orlando. They're local. One of them is right off the Central Florida Parkway in the middle of the tourist area, my finger says. So yesterday they had a live cake building decorating competition. Each of the countries behind me had 7 hours to craft a cake that represented their country. Let's see what they did. Oh, America, of course. That's fun. Oh, how cool. This looks like the bottle is dripping, actually. I feel like I'm at Epcot. That's so cool with Ireland. Wow. I couldn't do that on paper. Yeah, that one deserved to win. So there was a look at the inaugural America's Cake and Sugarcraft Fair. Now they said hopefully it's going to be coming back to Orlando in early 2017, so cross our fingers for that. If you're a cake enthusiast or a professional or just enjoy seeing some awesome cakes, you should definitely check it out.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation, and the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
Thanks. I'm sorry to say, downtown Disney here in Orlando is gone forever.
That's right, Elisa. The only way to visit it now is in California at Disneyland, but when one door closes, another one opens.
Yep, and that second door is Disney Springs. We sent our reporter Gavin to cover the name change ceremony, the new Indiana Jones bar, and a new Asian restaurant. Take a look.
Hey guys, I'm here at Downtown Disney. Today's actually the last day that we can refer to it as Downtown Disney. It changes to Disney Springs. We're also going to check out the Hangar Bar and Morimoto Asia. Let's get some food. Tell us, Jeff, Disney Springs, what's the story behind this place? It's beautiful.
Love it. Disney Springs is essentially the story of a small town that grew up over time. So we discovered a small spring and essentially built small structures around it. People would come and they would fish, they would drink the water, they would swim in the spring, and essentially a town grew out from that body of water. So as the years progressed, the town got larger and larger, and Disney Springs is as it is now.
What is Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar? What's the story behind this place?
Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar is Jock Lindsay's favorite watering hole here at Disney Springs. Jock Lindsay was an adventurer, an explorer, and he piloted other adventurers like Indiana Jones and other folks around the world. And he was in search of the Fountain of Youth at one time in Central Florida, and he stumbled across this area here, and he loved it so much that he set up a hangar here. And through the years, he worked on his airplanes and entertained his adventure pals. And once he retired, he said, you know what, I'm just going to turn it into a bar, a lounge. So now we're surrounded by his mementos and memories of his travels around the world.
Very cool. And there's a lot of artifacts, lots of stuff to look at in here. I mean, it's just, did you collect all this from around the world? Is this stuff really from around the world?
It absolutely is. For instance, behind us over there to the left, there's a dive bell and a diving suit that's in homage of his adventures looking for the Bermuda Triangle. We're standing here in the fuselage of one of his old airplanes here. Again, you know, it turned into a great seating area, so he figured he'd use it for that. And even his own living quarters is up there above us to the right, you know, so he actually lived here behind us up there. His cot's up there. And of course, I would be remiss without saying there's a cage up there with his favorite, where his favorite pet snake Reggie was. I see it's cracked over there right now, so you might be on the lookout for Reggie somewhere in the location here.
All right, I'm a little scared now. What is some of the interesting food that guests will find here at the Hangar Bar?
Well, our menu is very unique as it's representative of multiple continents from across the world. So where else can you go and in one sitting have food representative out of 5 continents? So we have items that are African-inspired, Asian-inspired, European-inspired, North American, South American. It really is a great menu that reflects so many parts of the world.
And I see some really interesting specialty drinks. So you have specialty drinks, I'm sure. And do you have souvenir cups to take those home with?
We will be getting the souvenir cups in. There is a plan for all of those. The cool-headed monkey will probably be one of our most popular, and also Reggie's Revenge. Those will be in very shortly, and then will be part of what we're going to do here.
So this is the rolling boulder slider. When you order this, you get 3 of them. So, looks good. So this is Good Dates. It is a date with goat cheese. Excited, I've never had a date before. It's sweet but spicy. It's really good. So Nick, what can guests expect when they come here to Morimoto Asia?
Well, they can expect a completely new experience. As you know, Morimoto's a Japanese chef. This is his first Asian restaurant. That is to say that we have Japanese food, of course. We have Chinese, we have Taiwanese, we have Thai, we have Vietnamese, Malaysian. There's a broad spectrum of foods from Asia. We literally have something for everyone. You can come in, have a little sake and dumplings, or you can come in, have Peking duck, or great ribs, or orange chicken, or a whole variety of noodles. So it's quite a spectacular menu. We've worked on the menu for the last year and a half.
It's beautiful. It's very open. It's very inviting. Very fun. Can you tell us something? Is there stories behind everything that we see in the restaurant?
There is. This is a converted building. It was an old bottling plant at one point, and you can tell that we've recreated the conveyor belt of all these bottles from Disney Springs, which we will actually use in the restaurant. We'll serve water from there. Wow. This is a Disney Springs bottling conveyor belt chandelier. You're standing in what we call our Apple Store window. This is all glass, completely glass. You have 30 feet of sheer glass here that is inviting and visible from the new bridge that'll open up. But the concept behind the design is we wanted to have an interactive experience. So literally, from every seat in the restaurant, you can watch what's going on elsewhere in the restaurant. You can see the sushi bar. We have a bar on the second level, on the first level. We have the widest open kitchen, so you can see the activity and the animation in the kitchen. And then we have 2 outdoor decks that are front and center on Disney Springs.
So it's official, Downtown Disney is now Disney Springs. You have 2 places that you have to check out next time you're here. You have Morimoto Asia and Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar. So next time you're at Disney Springs, check them both out. They are amazing.
With the name change from Downtown Disney to Disney Springs, some people may be confused and ask for the wrong place. And this isn't even the first time something like this has happened. Many of the parks change the names of their attractions either to keep things fresh and new or out of necessity for new features. MGM Studios hasn't been demolished, it's only been changed into Hollywood Studios. The countdown to extinction ride at Animal Kingdom is now Dinosaur. So if you can't find something that you loved before, try asking around to see if it's still there under a different name.
Skip the lines with undercover tourists, crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tours today.
We want to give a happy 21st birthday shout out to our reporter, Anthony.
Happy birthday, Anthony. We'd also like to give a shout out to David and Mary Lowe, who is visiting here in Orlando right now.
Now for this week's calendar, Halloween Horror Nights continues tonight through Sunday and Wednesday.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party also resumes tonight, tomorrow, Monday, and Tuesday.
Pixar in Concert is on the 11th at the Dr. Phillips Center for the Performing Arts.
Also over at Dr. Phillips Center is the one-man Star Wars trilogy from the 13th to the 18th.
And finally, Hello Scream at Busch Gardens Tampa resumes tonight through Saturday.
Halloween time, yes. Lots of stuff going on. Don't forget to subscribe to our calendar at attractionsmagazine.com to stay up to date on these events and much more. And now, as always, we want to thank MEI Travel, our preferred travel agent for cruises, Disney World, Universal, and all your other vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit meitravel.com.
And much thanks to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
And thanks to Fun Spot America, Central Florida's only family-owned theme park. They provide safe, clean fun in Orlando and Kissimmee. Visit fun-spot.com for tickets and more information.
Remember, you can watch a brand new episode of the show each week on YouTube, Bright House, Cable TV Channel 999, iTunes, and through the O-Town app on Roku and Amazon Fire.
You can also visit attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week, and find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Snapchat, and Instagram.
If you enjoy our show, please support it by subscribing to our magazine through our website, in our app, or on the Nook. And don't forget to get a copy of our new fall issue.
Woohoo, right here. All right, so I finally was able to really dive into Halloween Horror Nights this past weekend and visit it. I was at the team member preview night, but very briefly before leaving town. So I had a blast. Those mazes. Great year this year. Anniversary year. The Jack Show, once again, my favorite thing this year.
Good.
Love it so much. I see our producer shaking her head. She must not like the Jack Show.
No, she's not a fan of Jack.
It's for a certain audience. But are you going to go? Have you?
Yep, I haven't gone yet to Halloween Horror Nights. I'm going October 22nd. And oh gosh, Jack is here.
Oh, Jack's
the
here.
lights went out.
Okay, all right. No,
he's telling us to hurry up.
Yeah. Well, okay. All right, Jack. All right. We'll get you there. All right. All right.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you'll tune in again next week.
Until then, visit your local attractions, try something new, stay safe, hopefully, and most of all, have fun. Oh boy.
Secret blooper of the week.
It's hard finding so many bald models to do this. He did, he took my piece. Killing my bit.
They are amazing. What the heck are you doing?
How can a cake look beautiful enough to eat, to not eat, or that kind of thing?
What?
I had a great time in Texas, and you've been having a good time at your new job. Oh, we should probably fix that.